Hi. Hi friends, a very good evening to all of you. Hope you all are doing very fine and enjoying the lockdown period. I am once again back in front of you. Today I thought let me introduce you to a very plain dish which happens to be one of the very common dishes used in the breakfast in South India. But it is as tasty at the same time it is equally difficult to make it. Just let me add half a minute story to that. This was one of the dishes which actually I have seen always my mother cooking. She used to cook it in a very plain manner, and at the end of the time, once she serves the dishes, it will be very tasty. So when I actually started learning this dish, I thought it is very plain dish. But believe me friends, it took almost 6 months for me to iterate and come to the level what Amma used to make. Amma is still the supreme. Whatever she used to prepare, I cannot do that. But today I thought, let me introduce to one of the very famous and common dishes. That is upma. So friends, let us look into the ingredients. Upma generally is made of rava, but today what I am going to teach you is a kind of mixed upma. The main ingredients used in this are rava. You can generally take 2 cups of rava. You need to take half cup of vermicelli. Generally in the South India this is available as the fried vermicelli. So we should take half vermicelli. We should take green peas. Nowadays green peas is available, the frozen green peas. We have to have little bit of moong dal, urad dal, one potato, carrot, ginger, green chili, cashew nuts, and little bit of curry leaves. These are the main ingredients which I am going to use for making upma. So friends, here are the processed food grains whatever I showed in the first one. This is the crushed ginger. This is the green chili. Generally the green chilies can be quite spicy sometimes. So whenever you are making it for kids, it is advisable that you take out the grains out of that. So it will be not too spicy, but at the same time it will be giving good taste. Cashew nuts should be made chopped very nicely. I always prefer to make the carrots in the needle shape. Potatoes, this is what makes the raw ingredients. Now we will go ahead for the next process. Okay, now as we start preparation of upma, it is also important that we start warming the water. So the rough calculation for upma will be the quantity of rava which you are using, just take double of the water. If you are making the plain upma with rava, if you are using 1 cup of rava, 2 cups of water will be good. But in the case of vermicelli, if you are using 1 cup of vermicelli, 1 cup of water will be good enough. So in my case, I am making use of 2 cups of rava and 1 cup of vermicelli. So that makes 4 cups of water and 1 cup of. Also one more word of precaution will be those who are using the frozen green peas. Generally this green peas will be in the refrigerator and it requires kind of little bit of boiling. So generally what we should do is boil little portion of water and add that warm water to this green peas and leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes before actual usage. So that will make the green peas very tasty. Thank you. Okay, so now we are going to start preparation of upma. The first thing what we have to add is the oil. We generally make use of the groundnut oil. We get here mantra, and this is one of the most critical phase. How much oil we should add? Less oil can spoil the taste. More oil also can spoil the taste. So roughly I can say if you have the spoon like this, you can measure the oil. Approximately 2 spoons of oil will do the purpose. Here are the raw ingredients which we are going to add. It has to be taken into account that once our oil is becoming warm, right now the flame is low. So once the oil becomes warm, we should firstly start adding the curry leaves. Once you add the curry leaves, it will give very good taste in the oil and entire fragrance will be running through in the oil. Next you should add the ginger and then you should add the green chili. After that we will be adding dal, and before it becomes very warm we will add up potatoes followed with green peas. At the end we will be adding the cashew nuts, and after putting all of them we will be putting rava and vermicelli. So the oil is slightly getting warm, so at that time you can start putting the curry leaves. You can see oil is warm. After that we will be adding the ginger. Try to make the upma at low flame, because in low flame first thing is the fragrance will be coming very nicely. At the same time all the ingredients will remain as such and they will not be burnt. Now we can add up green chili. Now I am putting the dals. And dals will be having a tendency to get burnt very quickly. So immediately you should put the potatoes. Potatoes take a little bit more time for cooking, so allow the potatoes to get cooked. And now I am adding the carrots. Now we will be adding, this is jeera powder. Jeera powder is mostly available in the market. You might have seen that I did not add any jeera, raw jeera like that. So when we are frying the potatoes and also the carrot, it is good that we fry them with the jeera powder. As the potatoes are getting cooked, we also will be adding half spoon of vegetable masala, which is mostly available. This will also be nice taste. So now you can see the potatoes are well cooked. The best way of testing the potatoes will be just try to cut one potato. It is cutting very simply. That means potatoes are nicely baked. After that we have to add the cashew nuts. Let us remember one thing about the cashew nuts, that cashew nut takes least amount of time for getting fried. So if you allow the cashew nuts to be staying for longer time, it may give the bad shape. It may sometimes burn up also. So add the cashew nuts at the end. Now it is the time we have to add the rava. Most of the rava available in South India is already fried. Still we need to fry it. So try to mix it and keep the flame at very low, and also add the vermicelli and stir it for some 5 to 10 minutes. Now I will be adding the salt. This is the herbal salt which is available here. This has a little bit ingredients of the ginger and turmeric also. So maybe about 1 teaspoon of salt. And now we will be adding the green peas. This green peas is soaked in the warm water. Now you can see almost all the ingredients are put up and water is getting hot. So while you are consistently stirring it, you need to pour this water on top of this. We are going to do that now.
Yes.
So friends, our upma is ready here. You can see, you can plate it with kind of dhania patti. It serves good with some kind of sour pickle. I generally prefer it with lemon pickle. You can also take few drops of tomato sauce. So that is today's creation from my side. Thanks a lot for watching the video, and if you wish to see similar videos in future, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.